Gentlemen, and for those of you who have never met this mwalimu, my name is Dr. Joshua Aura. I teach various subjects at RCM. Today, I'm here to take you through the revision program, which you're supposed to be starting, by the way. Yeah, we shall be able to have a 3-week revision program for these quantitative subjects like QA. So today I want us to look at correlation analysis, and specifically, I would want us to look at December 2023, question number 3, boy. December 2023, question number 3, boy. I hope you have this particular question. So you're told an insurance company has 2 claim assessors who must each give approval to customers who wish to lodge a claim for compensation. The manager currently has 8 such customers and has asked each assessor to independently rank the customer claims in order of merit. The rankings are shown below. So we have assessors 1 ranking and assessors 2 rankings there. So they want us to calculate the rank correlation coefficient of the 2 sets of rankings and comment on the results. So then what I'll do, I will come and prepare a table for this, and I'll have a columnar table. So I have here my customer. So customer, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And then we have assessor 1, and then we have assessor 2. Yeah. So assessor 1 gave them these rankings. You can see there, 4 was given to A, 6, 2, 1, 5, 8, 5, 8, 6, 3, like that. And then assessor 2 is 4, 8, 4, 8, 1, 3, 1, 3, 7, 4, 6, 2, like that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, they want us to do something very, very easy. They want us to calculate the rank correlation coefficient of the 2 sets of rankings and comment on the results. So, of course, for those of you who have got our revision kits, RCM's revision kits, yeah, you'll just need to go to the very beginning. You simply go to topic number 4, the first question there. So they want us to give them the correlation between the assessors' rankings. So you can see here we are fortunate. The examiner has already done the rankings for us. Very, very fortunate. And the other thing that is really, really good is the fact that these ranks, there are no 2 or more individuals who are sharing up in some particular rank. There is no concept of what here? Tied ranks. No concept of, there is no concept of what here? No, we don't have any tied ranks are not there. Tied ranks are not there. So the correlation model that we're going to use in this particular case, the correlation model we shall use in this particular case is what we call the Spearman's, Spearman's rank correlation model. I hope you're taking your notes. So we shall use the Spearman's rank correlation model. And because there are no tied rankings, the Spearman's rank correlation model that I'm going to use is the one that is unadjusted, the easy one, where we say our R will be equal to 1 minus 6 sum of D squared all over N cubed minus N. So of course your teachers, it's possible that they were putting just N outside. If I put 1 N outside, that will be N squared minus 1, But I like it this way. I like it that way. So can I get to know, ladies and gentlemen, whether you guys have been able to write up to here? Have you been able to write up to here where we have our R equals 1 minus 6 summation of d squared all over n cubed minus n. Here we shall not use Carl Pearson's. No, we are not using Carl Pearson's here. We are using the Spearman's model. The Spearman's rank correlation model. So that, ladies and gentlemen, what I need to do pretty fast is to come here and I create a column where I capture differences between these two ranks. This D stands for difference. Difference means I'm subtracting. Difference means I subtract and then I square. Let's go together with you in this. So the first ranks to be subtracted are this. 4 minus 4, whatever answer I get, I square. Whatever answer I get, I square. Differences between the two ranks here. So like A had given this 4, and then of course no. 1 had given A4, 2 had given A4 as well. So the difference between the ranks of A, you subtract, and then whatever you get, you square. So please give me answers. Of course, we know that 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 squared gives me 0. 0. So Adam is saying that there is a tied rank. Where? Where is that tied rank, Adam? Where is the tied rank, Adam? Adam is saying 6. We have there are 2 of them. Yes, I can see we have here 6 and a 6. There are 2 of them. There are 2 of them. There are 2 of them. So then what we shall do, ladies and gentlemen, he's right. So what we shall do for purposes of just ensuring that first of all you understand it from the concept of no tied ranks, we shall have to work with an assumption. We work with an assumption, and then of course we shall be able to do this question now in a situation when we have what here? Tied ranks. How do we go about that situation for you to be able to understand this concept once and for all? Yeah, because they're normally building stones. Normally we teach using 1 without any tie, and then we go straight away to the one with ties. He's right, because you can see in this case here, B and G, they are sharing 1 rank. I don't know how this skipped me. They're sharing 1 rank. Even these ones here, you can see we have 4 and 4. How did this skip me? Yeah, 4 and 4, 1 rank. If you remember in primary school, ladies and gentlemen, there are situations. You would get, for example, 3 students sharing number 1, 3 students tying up at number 1, or even 2 students tying up at number 10. So if 2 students, for example, were to tie up at number 10, then automatically in that class, shall we have number 11? If 2 students tie up at number 10, shall we have number 11? Shall we have number 11? Somebody talk to me. Shall we have number 11? From primary school, if you remember. No. So that number 11 will be skipped. And it's because of that skipped rank that we have what we call errors. Errors that we must do what here? That we must call for adjustments. Errors that we must call for adjustments. But before I show you that, are we in agreement that we make an assumption here, and then I just do this question using a simplified model, and then we pick it right away, like, what if we are tied ranks? How shall we solve the question? How shall we solve the question? So are we in agreement that first of all, I make some assumption that there are no tied ranks? Yeah, we make an assumption that there are no tied ranks. And if that is the case, then come and you can see like now here, because we have 6 and 6, there is no 7. There is no 7 here. So please allow me to, just for purpose of the first illustration, allow me to make this 7. Yeah. So like now here we have 2 members tying up at number 4. If 2 members tie up at number 4, then we shall not have number 5. Number 5 shall not be there. So for my case, to simplify, for simplification purposes, allow me to assume that F was the one who was ranked number 5. F was the one who was ranked number 5. I will redo the same question now using this a little bit complex model where there are tied ranks, but for now, just allow me to make this simple assumption that there are no tied ranks for me to simplify this thing for you. All right. Then having done that, we're going to use just this simple model where we have our R being equal to 1 minus 6 summation of d squared all over n cubed minus n. So we're not going to introduce those m factors. You know, whenever you have tied ranks, you must introduce the correctional factors. I'll be showing you what we mean by these correctional factors to correct the error of the skipped rank. I'll be able to show you that today. But for now, all of us are in agreement that Mwalimu has done a little bit adjustment here. So this question basically is adjusted. This question basically is adjusted. The question basically is adjusted to enable us to learn the basics here. Then go ahead and give me these differences. So the second difference, and then you square it. The second difference, and then you square it. Please help me. So 6 minus 8. Whatever I get, I will square. Whatever I get, I will square. Thank you, Talia. Whatever I get, I square. All of you are very bright. You are telling me, Mwalimu, that 6 minus 8 is minus 2. And minus 2 squared is minus 2 times minus 2. That gives me 4. That gives me 4. You know, you can never square a number and then you get a negative. Even if it's a negative, whenever I square negatives, they must always be what here? Positives. Because at times you may get a calculator, which, for example, you will go ahead and give it minus 10 squared, and then the calculator gives you minus what here? Minus 100. That will be very wrong. Because you see, minus 10 squared is the same as minus 10 times minus 10. So you expect this minus and minus here to cancel out, to give me, in this case here, to give me, in this case here, 100. To give me 100. So minus is always squared, will always be positive. So remember from the formula here, we are talking of difference squared. So 2 minus 1 gives me what? 2 minus 1 squared gives me, please give me the answers. Yeah, so this one here is 1. This one here will be 4 as well. This one here will be 4 as well. 5 minus 7 is minus 2 here. This will be 4 as well. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 squared is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. So that is very good. 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 That's very good. So then kindly go ahead and give me the summation of d squared. Give me the summation of d squared. Because you can see here they want summation. Here they want summation. Summation, you are adding everything. 0 plus 4. You have your calculators. Add up everything and then you give me an answer here. Add up everything and then you give me an answer. So according to Maureen, she's getting 24. She's getting 24. Maureen is getting 24. Is there someone else who can confirm that? Or where who also has been able to get that 24? So this 24 is very, very correct. So this is the summation of d squared. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and give me this n. N now becomes the number of participants, the people who are being judged, the people who are being ranked, the customers in this case here. So how many customers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have 8 customers? 8 customers. So my n is 8. So then we have here n cubed minus n. So this will be 8 cubed minus 8. So 8 cubed minus 8. So please ensure that you are punching this in your calculators. Everybody must punch this in their calculators. Everybody must punch this in their calculators. In their calculators. Everybody must punch this in their calculators. Yeah, so in this case here, you say 8 raised to power 3. 8 raised to power 3 minus, in this case here, 8. So according to Adam, we are getting 504 what here? We are getting 504. We are getting 504. 504. Then if that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, my R here will be 1 minus 6 times this sum of d squared. And the sum of d squared, you give me a figure of 24. Multiplied by 24, and then everything divided by 50 what here? Divided by 504. Divided by 504. So here you have to really go slowly. You say 1 minus 6 times 24 divided by 504. Divided by 504, and then you give us this R. You give us this R. Give us this R. Give us this R. Yeah, 0.7149, right? So they're giving me a figure of 0.714. They're giving me a figure of 0.714, which is 71.49%. Meaning what? It is just a strong correlation. It is just a strong what here? Correlation. Not very strong, but just strong. It is a strong correlation. It is a strong correlation. It is a strong correlation. Remember, correlation is a measure of association from the word core. You know, let me just give you a story. I know you guys are quite young, but for those people who are a little bit old, a little bit, maybe they are 30 years or 32 years, 33 years, you know, you are still youthful, but I mean, age is catching up. Yeah. So, and you happen to be a lady, and then you are walking around, when you are walking around, and then you hear somebody pointing their fingers towards you, that this is my co-wife. This is my co-wife. What does that mean? Yeah. What does that mean? International disaster? International disaster, isn't it? International. So there is something being shared here. There is a husband being shared here. Yeah, core means what here? It's a measure of what here? Association. I like what Joanne is telling me there. It's a measure of association. So it means that the two assessors, in this case here, they have like the same kind of taste. Same kind of taste. Because if they are able to agree up to 71.49%, they're able to agree up to 71.49% agreement. Their disagreements are quite few. So the disagreements, like now you can see in F, yeah, 8, this being ranked 5. But they are very, very close. Look at, for example, A, perfect. Look at C, almost there. All right? So in this case here, they are really agreeing, and their agreement is quite strong. The agreement is quite strong. Now, you know, whenever we have like these beauty pageants, beauty contests, you'll put in this case here some kind of, I will redo this. You'll come and put in this case here some kind of idol judges. I normally call them idol judges. So we have got judges here. So we have, for example, Judge 1, Judge 2. Now, these are ladies who are in this contest of being judged between the two of them, or rather between, in this case here, the two judges. I mean, give us rankings here. Who is the most beautiful to the one who is the least beautiful? One who is least beautiful. So these judges, of course, ladies and gentlemen, there are times. Let me ask you a question. The gentlemen who are around here, you could be given like 2 ladies here. You are told, judge these 2 ladies. Judge the 2 ladies. Who is the most beautiful here? Maybe there are 3. So you see, you may come and say A is most beautiful. When you bring another idol judge in the name of a gentleman, he may not be able to agree with you that A is the most beautiful, because they normally tell us that beauty lies in the beholder's what here? Eyes. It depends on who is this, who is assessing beauty. And when we look at now this association, levels of association, if we have these particular people, for example, ladies and gentlemen, disagreeing totally. If they disagree totally, Judge 1 is saying A is the most beautiful. Judge 2 comes and says B is the most beautiful, and there are only 2 ladies here. It means that R will be negative. Yeah, R in this case will be negative. Or R at times could be 0. If it is 0, it means that there is no what here association. There is no association. Here there is a high, there is a strong, there is a strong association. A strong association. So are we together, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, up to here? Are we together? Are you able to pick something here, ladies and gentlemen? Are you able to understand the things here? All right, all right, all right, all right. So I would want us to fix like a timetable. We need to fix a timetable, And then you guys now should become very serious in terms of attending timetabled classes with Dr. Aura here. Of course, I can't meet you in the evening. I can only be meeting you over lunch hour for only 30 minutes for purposes of just revising. And then you'll be telling me the areas to revise. So which days are perfect with you? Which days are perfect with you? And remember, those sessions will only be availed to students who have paid RCM. So the link will only be shared to the paid groups, So it's important you get to join RCM. And for you to join RCM College, you'll simply need to call this number 0719 525,000. 0719 525,000. So which days, the students who are here, please talk to me. You need to talk to Mwalimu, your father. Yeah, which days are perfect? We start at 1:15 and then we finish at exactly 1:50 because I also have some other work I do, which I'm required to report at exactly 2 p.m. They are not talking at all. So Talia says Thursday is perfect with her. Talia, Thursday, one day alone will be, that will be quite little time. That will be quite little time. I thought it would say, for example, let me just give you a suggestion, like today, right? Today is Monday, right? Yeah, and then Tuesday, like tomorrow, we do the tied ranks. Tomorrow we do the tied ranks. And then the other days, you guys must give me the topics that you fear most. The topic that you fear most, and then I'll be able to come up with my own 10 questions, for purpose of predicting your exams. Not giving you any leakage, but just predicting your exams. I do those questions. But first of all, before I do my 10 questions, I would want to hear from you, which topics would you want us to be looking at? Daily will be too much. Daily will be too much. I would prefer Monday, Tuesday, and maybe Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday over lunch hour. So other than what I normally do, because I know other than you're a Muslim, normally we give you the 10 minutes. Like today is realized, I began my session at 1:15. Yeah, we give you like 10 minutes for afternoon prayers. Afternoon prayers. I hope that is good. The Solid is saying linear programming, simplex. At Mwalimu, the moment you finish this thing of tied ranking tomorrow, do simplex method. And the method, of course, is very simple. Very simple. And then we do probability. Markov theory, I'll be able to, okay, Markov, okay. I'll be able to give you like even a video for Markov. Because I've done Markov, I think, with you here. I'll be able to give you a video for that. Yeah, like multiple regression, there is a time we brought a question on multiple regression analysis. Students were not able to get T. They were not able to get 95% confidence interval. They were not able to get standard errors. And if they were there, they did not even be able to, they were not able to go ahead with hypothesis testing of the same. So they got a 0. They got a 0. So multiple regression, I love multiple regression a lot. Michael says time series. Michael, now I see you guys want Mwalimu to do everything. I see you guys want Mwalimu to do everything. No problem, because I'm your father. I'll know how to simplify these things for you. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. So I'm so sure there are so many students who are quite new here and they haven't yet joined RCM. RCM is the biggest college. It is the best college that we have right now. You need to join us, not tomorrow, but today. Today, call this number. And if you want our pay bill, if you want our pay bill, it is 6242,839. And then we have account number. Account number is your subject. You can pay for QA alone, your subject, like QA, like FA, etc, etc, etc. So then see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, Michael, I'll handle it, yes. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, Simplex. I say Simplex is the most difficult one for most of these students. Okay, bye-bye.